The life of a sixth grader hung in the balance after the student pulled out a fake gun. What followed was a life or death standoff with officers.
Parents are going to have their students released very slowly. They're doing it one class at a time.
It was around 1:30 Thursday afternoon when frantic 911 calls began. A report of a juvenile with a gun at Wilson Elementary School in Fresno. The multi-agency gang enforcement consortium, or MAGIC, was nearby at Hughes, Dakota. They were there in seconds.
Upon arrival at the school, they were directed to the particular juvenile in question who had a gun.
Stunned officers found themselves in a nightmare scenario, a standoff with what appeared to be a lethally armed sixth grader, pointing the bogus weapon right at them. The child was frantic and seemed ready for a shootout with officers who had to make life-changing decisions in a millisecond.
He was clearly distraught, and they just started talking to him and got him to at least stop.
Simultaneously, officers from all over the city were responding code 3, meaning full lights and sirens. The officers continued to talk to the child, who was a trigger pull away from being shot.
And after about 30 minutes, they were able to get the juvenile to put the gun down. He had pointed at officers numerous times during this. The officers' restraint was remarkable. They just continued to use good tactics while they talked with him.
Once the officers got the kid to put the fake gun down, they took him into custody and tried to dissect a situation that thankfully never reached critical mass. A key concern calming parents desperate for information.
One of the #1 priorities, we had a lot of priorities out here. #1 was safety, but right behind that was to reduce the panic of the parents in every way we could.
At the end of the standoff, not a single shot was fired. Message from police to parents: get involved.
Talk to your kids, be involved in their life, be nosy. It's your job. You're not their friend, you're their parent. One
parent saying she feels Wilson Elementary has its priorities wrong.
I feel like Wilson is not a safe environment for children, that they're letting a lot of commotion pass by them and they don't let the kids be safe.
And potential charges against the student have not been announced. Classes tomorrow are canceled.